What's up, Kim folks? Welcome back. Last week I rolled all these together and covered them up. Wind still blew them off. Those look pretty good. I let them sit out in the sun for about 4 days and let that bleach and vinegar work. Anyways, mosquitoes are horrible over here. Like I said previously, the zero turn broke. But my dad let me borrow his lawnmower. I fixed this up a while back. The bracket on the thing broke and I welded it back on and leveled it. It ought to do a pretty good job. It just ain't as fast as the zero turn, if you know what I mean. Anyways, all that being said, I ain't gonna bore y'all too much with that. I'm probably only gonna mow halfway and then make me a trail all the way around, if you know what I mean, so the dog don't get no ticks when he makes his rounds. Anyways, and then tomorrow we'll come over here and char these logs up and figure out what we're going to put in between them for blocking, you know, so when you cut the windows out they don't fall out of place. Everybody have a good 4th of July. I hope so. Anyways, I'll just show y'all a couple passes and we'll see how it does, and then I'll mow all this, or half of it anyway, especially around the logs and all that stuff. About 97 degrees, probably 65% humidity. The old swamp butt season, you know what I'm talking about, moist. What level y'all want it on? Let's go on 4 or something like that. y'all get the idea. I'm just gonna kind of Forrest Gump it over here for a minute. I'll show y'all the end result. Well, that's what that looks like. Old Husqvarna did pretty good. About half the gas it would have took with that Hustler Zero turn. Got it all mowed and mowed a little trail all the way around. Lift that patch and kind of try to hay it up for a garden spot eventually. Anyways, all that being said, I got about a half a mile down the highway to drive this thing. And tomorrow we'll come over here and char these logs up and make some spacers and all that good stuff. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Kim folks. Forrest Gump out. I need to push that back and mow that some. I need a weed eater. I need a weed eater sponsor. Y'all gonna hook me up or what? No, no. I'll get one. All right, Kim folks, tomorrow. Back to log cabin stuff. How's that foot doing, right? Serves you right for messing up my knee. That boy jumped out of the truck and then jumped back in there. And then when I went to grab the gas can out, he jumped and made my knee bent backwards. And I gotta go up and down the ladder. I guess he hurt his foot or something last night. Missing a toenail. Poor dude. I know, it's hot. I ain't gonna let y'all see me struggle too much. All that being said, I charred these up yesterday, but I forgot the polystyrene foam. And I was thinking about, you know, scriving this 2x4 to go in between the gap over there. But that's a little too inconsistent. I guess I'll just put 3 of them in there like that. Just be sure to put like a 2x6 in there on the inside wall when you go to cut it out, so everything don't move. Ain't much you can do about all that. Oh well. Concrete chinking. Let's go and put a roof on this thing and be done with it, Kim folks. Nah, it ain't quite tall enough. Need room for a door. It'll be alright. Well, all that being said, need to shut up and flip this over and put some dinosaur juice in there and staple the foam, and then make sure it's flat on the inside, and then measure where the door is going to be, and then cut your blocks and then lag it down. I plugged all the holes yesterday with pegs. So I got that part done on the front and back. I just forgot the damn foam. That's usually the way it goes. Well, shut up and get to work. Get up and down that ladder 37 times after the dog bent your knee back last week. And then it's kind of boring at this point. Y'all can't really see nothing. I'm just going to get it leveled on the inside. Here we go, Kim folks. This is what we're looking like on the inside. I would uncover it, but I just have to cover it back up. Got like a little echo going. About 4 more. It's going to be up 4.5 inches. Should be fine. Yeah, that's why I've been trying to keep them level on the inside. That way for your furniture and, you know, trim and all that stuff. Make it easier on yourself. Who cares what the outside looks like? Let's see. Right in there. That's close. It looks halfway decent. Yeah, it's about chest high already. Y'all want to put a roof on it and be like a Hobbit house? No, we need a second floor up in here. About 4 more logs, Kim folks. It is a nice sky, but it's hot. It's pretty big inside. Yeah. All that being said, alright, I'm going to have to get down and crawl out from under here. Guess I'll go out this dang way. I did it. Yeah, now we need to mark where the doors and windows are going to be. And all our lag bolts. And then cut this 2x4 to fit in between there. Let me get my studs. Moist out here today. Should have never complained about what the weather was. I don't know, Kim folks. I don't really like that stuffing up. Boy got them studs and he should just cut 10 more damn trees down. But he ain't got no logs to get it. All I got is dang old 2002 Durango. And the good ones was way back in the woods in there and couldn't get to them. This is what we got. Crook stick cabin by the highway. And damn old 757.7 and quarter 51.7. And then old 17s and 20 foots. And you got your crook stick cabin over here, Bigfoot come mess with you. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, Kim folks, I'm just going to take my scribe tool and kind of measure what distance it is and transfer that onto the 2x4 and cut it out. I hate to put it up there long ways, but it kind of is what it is. Something like that. No, y'all go over there and cut it. That's what that looks like, Kim folks. That took a little bit with that handsaw. Need a cordless saw or something like that. Could have used the chainsaw, I guess. Anyways, I need to get this timber screwed down. Darkness is coming, better hurry up. Yeah. Boy nursing that foot. I don't know what he did to it. Probably ripped his claw out on the concrete or something. Trying to get a possum. Anyways, y'all get the idea. I'm just gonna go down here and screw them off. Just like y'all seen 100,000 times. Look at that sunset. Darkness is coming. Alright, kin folks, that's about all you're going to get out of me this week. I mean, I'm going to keep on working, but the sun's going down. The sky's getting purple. And I got sweaty nurples, if you know what I mean. Till next time, kin folks. Sorry it's a short one, but it's hot. And I'm aggravated as hell half the time. And the pond's about dried up. Definitely feels better over here. Cut a little trail down to it. About got stuck down there. And all the way around. the perimeter so Rock can do his thing. Man, that don't look that bad. All that duckweed though. It's just a skeeter hole. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Should have left them trees up there so the skeeters couldn't get in here. Till next time, kin folks. LT out.